Good morning and welcome to the Bridge Church. This morning, as usual, I greet you wherever you are from, whether you are members of the Bridge Church or Salem or West Park, or as I am increasingly becoming aware, whether you are from almost anywhere else and listening to this message. And I do thank you for the comments that you are sending me about the messages that I am leaving. This morning, I come to you from one of my favourite rooms in the Bridge Church, the creche. It is a beautifully decorated room. It is filled with the most amazing toys, and it has a great deal of what I think is one of the most important things: stories. Lots and lots of stories. Ever since I was young, I've always loved a good story. I liked to have a bedtime story, and then gradually as I grew up, I became an avid reader. And still to this day, if I read a story that really grabs my attention, I will turn the pages well into the early hours of the morning just to see where the story goes. And for me, storytelling is a big part of being a Christian. I think Jesus must have been one of the greatest storytellers of all time. He held crowds spellbound with his stories. Huge crowds, often outside, would hang on every word of his amazing stories. And we have just some of them recorded in the Gospels. And he had a very clever way of telling stories. We call them parables. They were short, sharp, and with a really powerful message. And they would be all about simple, basic things that people knew and understood. The last couple of weeks, we've had parables about seeds and growth. And this week, the gospel passage gives us not one parable, but 6 in rapid succession, and all with a slightly different message. So I'm not going to say anything about the parables that you are going to read this morning, other than read them, pray about them, enjoy them. They are good stories, but they carry deep meaning about the kingdom of God. And I think that we are a storytelling community. Every Sunday when we gather in church, and we will do again soon, we open the Bible and we tell stories. Be they stories from the Old Testament or stories from the New. And those stories are about life, about love, about God, about how we live our daily lives. And to be a Christian is to absorb the story of God with his people, to absorb the story of Jesus and to live it in our daily life. So let's become a storytelling community. A community that's not afraid to talk about the story that we hold dear, and maybe to tell it in new ways for people who have not heard it before. So I hope you enjoy the 6 parables that you will read today in Matthew's Gospel. Think about them, pray about them, give me a ring if you want to talk about them, and let us hope that they lead us a little bit forward on our journey to become a storytelling community for God and to the glory of God. So from this wonderful room, I wish you a very happy Sunday, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week. Goodbye, and God bless you.